This is Complete Politics with Chukwuma Okoro.
Okay, now, Barrister, let's segue into another conversation related to the topic of discussion. The American Veterans of Igbo Descent, Avid, a U.S.-based group of military veterans of Igbo heritage, has written to the U.S. Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, requesting the establishment of a U.S. military base in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Well, in the letter dated November 6, Avid praised Hegseth for his commitment to addressing the Christian genocide in Nigeria and urged concrete military intervention to deter further violence. Avid explained that its members' cultural, geographical, and military expertise uniquely equips them to assist in stabilizing southeastern Nigeria, which they described as heavily affected by ongoing religious violence. The group argued that only a permanent U.S. presence could bring a long-term solution, serving as both protection for vulnerable populations and a deterrent to extremist groups. The veterans also accused the Nigerian government of misinformation and propaganda regarding the scale of the violence, affirming their readiness to assist U.S. forces in any capacity. They closed their letter with strong expressions of patriotism and loyalty to both the United States and President Donald Trump, writing, "Long live Donald J. Trump and long live the United States of America." Barrister, do you agree with Avid that the U.S. should establish a command in Nigeria to protect Christians in Port Harcourt?
If that will bring peace, why not? You called for it. Yes?
Well, why not establish the base in the north? Why Port Harcourt?
That is where the
Christians are not being killed in South and in
no,
South,
it's to protect. You cannot be far from the person you want to protect.
Okay, so we don't have to wait until it comes to killings in the South.
Yes, their presence here will deter these people. Because the intention is to overrun Nigeria, Mr. Okoro. The intention is to overrun Nigeria. And you can see it happening. They are all over the country. They have surrounded the whole country, Mr. Okoro. Or are you not aware of it? Are you going to wait until the head is off before you start crying wolf? Their intention is very, very ominous. And so when you have identified this thing, what are you waiting for? If this presence of a military base were to establish in the south, which is almost southeast, in fact, is the Biafran enclave. If you look at the map, all of those south people, Efiong was the second in command to Ojukwu. So originally we are southeast central Nigeria, originally before they now balkanize us. So that place is part of the southeast. If they can establish that, it will help. It will help so that by the time they are encroaching, they will know that the big brother is watching over us. That's the truth.
No, Barrister, it's one thing to make a request, it's another to oblige that request. And the federal government has to agree. You remember when they wanted to set up AFRICOM, in Nigeria, Yar'Adua said no. And up till this moment, as we speak, the African Command of the US, is still based in Stuttgart, Germany, where they operate from, not in Africa. So do you think that the federal government of Nigeria will agree, to the establishment of a US military base in Nigeria, much less in Port Harcourt?
You see, whenever an occasion, as at the time Yar'Adua was alive and refused this request, Nigeria was not like this.
Okay.
That's the truth. Things have changed. And I'm telling you, if such a proposition...
Barrister, Nigeria was not like this, but Boko Haram had made on the scene and they had started killing people in the north.
No, it wasn't this bad now.
Mind you, the AFRICOM, to base it in Nigeria, is not only for Nigeria, US African Command.
The whole of Africa.
The whole of Africa.
Good, but where it is worse, as at that time, nobody was occupying Benue and Plateau villages. As at that time, it's on record. It's under...
Barrister, there has always been killings. In Benue Plateau,
said it has
right from the time of Babangida. You remember the history of Jos North and Jos South.
Look,
how it was split into two local governments to accommodate the interest of the Northerners, the Fulanis in Jos.
But you can see
this problem has always been there. So if Yar'Adua rejected that time, what gives you the impression that Tinubu will agree to a US military base in Nigeria?
If they refuse to agree, then the US had to do what they had to do.
Which is?
To come in and strike.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think Nigeria will resist that. Nigeria cannot stop US if they want to strike these terrorists. On what ground are you going to stop US? Since they are coming in is for a target. Did you hear that they want to carry out a regime change? They are looking at the culprits, the people that are killing Nigerians. Hit them hard. Then the federal government can now help by, routing out their remnants. That's what they're supposed to do.
There's a word you mentioned here which just spiked my interest, which is regime change. It was this kind of situation that led to a regime change in 2015, where Jonathan himself has said it in the open. Barack Obama was against me. He worked against me. And I was out of government. Do you think that Trump might be thinking about regime change in 2023? In 2027?
No, Trump cannot go through that because it is against the U.S. Constitution, against the U.S. stand, that they cannot overthrow a foreign government. That is not the mission.
But when you overthrow, did they overthrow Jonathan?
They did not.
Okay, but they made it happen.
The campaign, Obama campaigned against Jonathan.
You don't think that Trump could be doing something in that regard?
No, we have not heard him say anything about.
Did Obama say anything
about politics?
Did Obama say anything that time?
He said
what did he say? What in particular did he say? Can you remember?
He told Nigerians that they should go for a change, a regime. That's the way he put it in that campaign.
The only thing I remember is that John Kerry, his Secretary of State at that time, made some visits to Nigeria before the 2015 election.
I heard what Obama said. He said it about changing the government.
I didn't hear that.
No, he said it, please. He said
I'm not saying he didn't say, but I'm just telling you that I didn't hear that.
That means we are not correct.
Barrister, in 2015, I was an editor, and I didn't hear Obama make an explicit comment about regime change.
Please, my viewers and fans, please reply him. Obama said something. I want to put the word exactly how he put it.
Okay, Barrister. Okay, if you can't put it, just paraphrase it.
Paraphrase it. Yes.
What did he say? That pointed to a regime change.
It is time Nigerian people make a change.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that amounted to regime change.
What does that mean? When you are telling Nigerian people it's time they make a change. Okay. What does that mean?
Okay. So you think that Obama can't say anything like that?
You say what?
You think Obama can't, Trump wouldn't say anything in that regard?
If he would have said it now. It's not after
2027 is like 2 years away from now. I'm just asking. I'm not asking him to say.
No.
I'm just asking you as an analyst. Do you think that he might be thinking in that direction?
He cannot, because that is not the target. The regime change cannot change the situation.
Okay.
It is by taking out the terrorists.
Okay.
And now look at how they have done it again. They have passed a bill whereby all acts of their businesses and assets will equally follow. Is that not a very big assault on their resources?
Okay. So, Barrister, before we end this conversation, you think that what Trump has done is going to help Nigeria in fighting insecurity?
100%, because
I mean, even if it doesn't come in, guns are blazing.
No, just the statement he made, everybody is jittery.
Everybody is sitting up.
So by the time their warship will start, coming close to the Mediterranean, where they will have a striking distance, don't you think that Tinubu may be thinking of coming back to Lagos until things cool down?
So would that amount to regime change?
How can it be a regime change? You can be operating from Bodilon now.
Okay.
I did not tell us that you can operate from anywhere.
Okay. Or you think he can also operate from outside?
Yes?
Can he also operate from outside?
Why not? Is that not where he was when Boyologa told us that he can operate from anywhere?
Okay.
So he can come back here for safe
preservation.
But to say that Nigeria will challenge Donald Trump, that means you are looking for trouble. I'm not joking. The man is very, very